The first flames were almost innocuous, a flicker against the arid hillsides. But the Santa Ana winds, those fierce breaths of the desert, had other plans. They whipped the flames into a frenzy, driving them across the parched landscape with terrifying speed. It was a familiar scene in Southern California, but 2025 had brought with it an unprecedented ferocity. From the canyons of Malibu to the suburbs of Pasadena, the fires raged, consuming all in their path. The sky turned a sickly orange, the air thick with smoke and the acrid tang of burning. News reports flashed images of panicked evacuations, homes engulfed in flames, and the exhausted faces of firefighters battling an enemy that seemed unstoppable. The numbers told a grim story. The Palisades fire, the largest of the blazes, had already consumed over 23,000 acres, leaving a trail of charred homes and shattered lives. The Eaton fire, though smaller in size, had carved its own path of destruction, claiming entire neighborhoods in its wake. The human cost was mounting, with over 24 confirmed fatalities and countless others injured or displaced. The economic impact was staggering, projected to reach billions of dollars in property damage and lost revenue. The fires of 2025 had become a catastrophe of epic proportions, a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human existence. Amidst the devastation, stories of courage and compassion emerged. Firefighters, those modern-day warriors, worked tirelessly, risking their lives to beat back the flames and protect what remained. They came from all over, drawn by a sense of duty and a desire to help. There were the seasoned veterans, their faces etched with the memories of countless battles fought, and the young recruits facing their first taste of inferno. They worked side by side, fueled by adrenaline and a shared determination. For many residents, the fires brought unimaginable loss. Homes built with years of sweat and sacrifice were reduced to ashes in a matter of hours. Families were torn apart, forced to flee with only the clothes on their backs. The stories of loss were heartbreaking. A young couple who lost their dream home just weeks before their wedding, an elderly woman who lost all her possessions, the irreplaceable mementos of a lifetime gone up in smoke. Yet, even in the face of such devastation, the human spirit endured. Neighbors helped neighbors, sharing what little they had left. Volunteers flocked to evacuation centers, offering food, water, and a shoulder to cry on. The fires had tested the limits of human endurance, but they had also revealed the depths of human compassion. As the fires slowly began to subside, the long and arduous task of rebuilding began. The physical scars on the land were all too evident. The blackened hillsides, the skeletal remains of homes, the air still heavy with the smell of smoke. But the emotional scars ran deeper, invisible wounds that would take years to heal. For those who had lost everything, the future seemed daunting, a blank canvas upon which they must now paint a new life. Government agencies and aid organizations mobilized to provide assistance, offering temporary housing, financial aid, and counseling services. But the road to recovery was long and uncertain. The fires had exposed the vulnerabilities of living in fire-prone areas, raising questions about rebuilding and the need for greater preparedness. The insurance industry grappled with the enormity of the claims, while homeowners faced the prospect of rebuilding in a changed market. The fires had not only reshaped the physical landscape, but also the social and economic fabric of the communities they had touched. The 2025 California fires served as a stark reminder of the growing threat of wildfires in a changing climate. The combination of drought, rising temperatures, and human encroachment into wildland areas had created a tinderbox waiting to ignite. The fires sparked a renewed debate about forest management, land use policies, and the need for greater investment in fire prevention and suppression efforts. The fires also highlighted the importance of community resilience and the need for collective action. From the firefighters who risked their lives to the volunteers who offered aid and comfort, the response to the fires demonstrated the power of human connection in the face of adversity. As California rebuilds and recovers, it must do so with an eye towards the future, embracing sustainable practices, strengthening community bonds, and acknowledging the delicate balance between human progress and the preservation of the natural world. The fires may have left their mark, but they also ignited a spirit of resilience and a determination to create a safer and more sustainable future for all.